Let's discuss this. It says Dutch artist M's work uses blank to engage viewers by employing mathematical and intuitive processes to create images. All right. So, I mean, if you try to understand the meaning or do the meaning analysis of the entire sentence at a go, you might find it hard. Instead, what you can do is you can break it. Right? So when we are breaking it, it could be Dutch artist M work uses blank to engage viewers. So until here, right? I mean, he is basically using something or using certain methods or using certain tools or methodologies to engage viewers, attract them, allure them to his work. And how is he doing that? By creating images, right? Now the second part basically talks
Yes.
about the images. The images first appear normal, but then there is a contrasting transition linker, which is saying that the first appear normal. I mean, initially the object and the images are appearing normal, but later on it looks as if, it is next to impossible. Makes sense?
And what is impossible?
I mean, it's not possible. I mean, it
I
is,
didn't understand.
yeah, impossible means that, it is impossible for those images to be
Yeah.
formed. I mean, those are probably it's trying to say that
Like,
initially when you look at the images, it might appear normal, normal. All right.
yeah.
But later on,
Yes.
when you
Okay.
do a closer inspection or when you do a closer observation of the images, you're finding that the images are impractical, impragmatic, or impossible to exist.
Okay.
Makes sense? So,
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So what do we get from here? What are the lead words or what are the lead phrases? In fact, the last sentence is completely, if you kind of look at the last part or the last sentence, which is this, right? Of objects that at first
Yeah.
appear normal, then on closer inspection are in fact impossible. All right. These two parts tell you that
Yeah.
give you a lot of information, right? So the images initially appear normal, and then if you have a closer inspection, it looks impossible. So what does it talk about the images? What does it talk about the work of MC Escher?
Mm.
What does it say? What should the answer be? Cannot be beauty, right? Because of course they are not mentioning that the images are very beautiful. They are not even talking about beauty, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If we go again, they are not even mentioning anything about color. Geometry and paradox.
Yeah.
Geometry is a trap. I'll tell you why. Because if you look at the question, okay, it says that
Mathematics.
mathematical, yes, mathematical and intuitive process. So the moment you come across mathematical, you'll be like, okay, so geometry could be the answer, but the answer is paradox because paradox means two contrasting
Two
things happening
opposite.
at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense. Ironical, two contrasting things. Yeah. So what
Yeah.
so
Yes,
what is
ma'am.
happening is that the Deutsch artist or the Dutch artist is basically using this paradox to engage the viewers, to allure the viewers, to attract the viewers. And what
Okay.
is the paradox? The paradox is that the images are first looking normal. And so the viewers are coming in and they are trying to see it. But the moment they closely observe or closely inspect the images, they understand that, okay, the images are completely impossible to be there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So we'll move on to the next question, and that should be question number 5. Yeah. Before we start working on question number 5, I mean, I would want to know that what is the takeaway from this question that we solved just now? What is it? I mean, what is that most important thing that we are doing when we are working on this question? Are we only doing the meaning analysis? Or, there
No.
is one step which is very important. One step that is very important over here is lead word and
Connecting it. Yeah.
yeah, right. Because if you are not being able to identify, like here, the last two parts, first appear normal and then impossible, these two parts and but, right? These three things basically helped you with answering the blank. You knew that, okay, two different things are
Yes.
happening. One's normal and then impossible with the help of but. Yes. So the answer has to be paradox. So identifying the correct lead words and the lead phrases is extremely important when it comes to your these kind of questions. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And anticipating the word in the blank. Do not look at the answer choices first. First, anticipate the word in the blank. All right. Because if you look
Okay.
at the answer choices even before anticipating, now what happens is there would be a potential chance of getting confused, misled, and wrongly influenced. You'll be confused and perplexed. So many answers are there. Which one would be? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fine.